Hi everyone, Amber here with Yarny Claws Crochet. I am so glad to be with you today. This video is going to be just a little bit different. I'm just kind of wanting to do a channel update and just talk to you all for a little bit. I do have some things to share with you and some things to show you that I'm excited about. But I've got my notes here, so if you see me looking down, I'm just sort of reading my video notes to give me a hand with this so I don't forget anything. The first thing that I do want to say is thank you to everyone who's watching this video. If you have not already, please do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to the page. It would really make me happy and just make my day. The first thing that I want to show you is actually some wool wash that I bought from the Sorella Yarn Company. For those of you that have seen my videos before, my most recent video was the unboxing of the Little Mermaid collection yarn, and she did another collection based off of Taylor Swift songs and albums. And I don't have any wool wash, and I kind of needed some. So I just went ahead and bought some wool wash from her because it was a pretty good price and it's a decent amount. Here they are, the Taylor Swift collection wool wash. Here is the back. The back has the instructions on it. And for the instructions, it says for hats and socks, you just need 1 tablespoon per 1 gallon of water. Let it soak for 15 minutes. There is no rinsing whatsoever. You just lay your items flat to dry. For sweaters and shawls, you need 2 tablespoons per 1 gallon of water. Now, I actually used this one already. This one is from her album 1989. And this scent is Sweet Orchid, Shortbread, and Pink Amber. And it's a very unique smell. I mean, it would be a combination of those things, but it's different. Like, I won't say that it smells bad because it doesn't, but it's just not something I've ever smelled before. I wish I could describe it, but I can't. One good thing about these bottles is they're plastic. All of this is 100% recyclable, so when I'm used it all, I can recycle the bottle. I don't have to keep it. This next one is from her song Lover. And this is strawberry jam, peony, and vanilla bean. The reason that I got this is because it has the strawberry in it. I love strawberries. I love the smell of strawberries. So that's really why I got this. And this one smell is my favorite of the two. Like, I kind of wish I had gotten 2 of this one. But it smells so good. The strawberries and the vanilla really pop in this one. But it does. These do smell great. The next thing I want to show you is a whip, a work in progress that I've been working on for 10 months. I started making this scarf for a friend of mine for Christmas last summer, and I picked a stitch that is significant to her, and I didn't realize how difficult it was going to be. So I'm going to show this to you real quick. Difficulty, I would say it's at least intermediate. But I didn't realize how time consuming it was going to be. Like, this isn't one of those that you can just sit and mindlessly crochet and everything will be fine. Like, you've got to pay attention to what you're doing. And this is it. This is the Celtic Weave, or the basket weave stitch, I do believe. And I am making this for her out of the Care-On 1-pounder. I can't remember what the colorway is, but this is like a cream color. It's very pretty. It makes a very dense fabric. This is definitely going to keep her warm. I've been working on this since like last Christmas, and this is as far as I've gotten. My goal is to get this done for her this Christmas. This is on my Christmas list that we're going to be talking about very shortly. This is one of those items. It's a beautiful stitch. I absolutely love it. It's wonderful, but this one requires attention. Like you have to be paying attention to what you're doing, or you're gonna mess up. This next one I'm making out of a Red Heart Super Saver. This is actually a pillowcase for my nephew. This is as far as I've gotten because I've been so distracted with other projects and things going on. But this actually is the same stitch from the Annie's Caring Crochet Club where we made the scarves for Operation Gratitude. This is the same stitch. I liked that. It was really easy. So I just stuck with that and thought that this would be fine. But this is going to be a pillowcase. His favorite color is this lime green. So, and he also wants a blanket and a hat. He's 9, by the way. The hat is on my Christmas list for him because I finally actually knitted an item, completely finished it. And that's sort of what I've been working on, kind of why I've been a little slow. And here it is. It is this scarf. Do you see this scarf? Isn't it pretty? And it's soft. This yarn is the Caron Cake Chunky Cake in the color Rainbow Jellies. And this colorway was absolutely perfect in the color changing for this particular pattern. This is just a basic garter stitch. This is just knitting every row back and forth, back and forth. And the color changes happened wonderfully. And you can see how it just, and I didn't plan this. This was not color controlled. This was just how it turned out. And I was so happy. But I was so proud of myself. I just finished this like 2 weekends ago. And it was so much fun. It's so different from crocheting. Like you almost can't even compare the two. They're two completely different processes. But I've been wanting to learn how to knit for a while. And I finally committed to it and made myself do it. And I'm so glad that I did because I'm so proud of this. And I can't wait to wear it this winter. The success of this sort of sparked me into wanting to try more things. And on my Christmas list for this year, I have a few hats on there to make for some family members. So I made my first order with KnitPicks. But I ordered this case that has KnitPicks embossed on it. I don't know that this is real leather. This may be faux leather. But it's an interchangeable needle case. And it's in the color Stone. I got this out of their clearance section. This particular color was marked down pretty cheap. So I just went ahead and got this hat because I do want to add knitting to my skill set. And I also ordered these. Some interchangeable needle set in the majestic wood. And I love this color. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show them to you better in just a second. But the inside of this needle case, I paid $10 for it. And last week they had everything 20% off, the same as We Crochet. So, but it's got 2 zippers on each side that are pretty good in size. You know, you can fit a lot in there. And this center section is identical on both sides. And it's got little sleeves that you can stick your needles in, your interchangeable needles. So this I knew was going to be important. So I just went ahead, since they had everything 20% off. This was 20% off of, it was site wide. So I think it was your entire order, which was really cool. But let me show you my needle set. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So in the back, it came with 4 cables and an extender. There's an extender in here as well to make the cables longer. And these little ends, these are stoppers for the end. That way, if I'm needing to put a project on hold, I can unscrew the needle and put the stopper on the end so my project won't fall off. And then, of course, the little key to tighten the cord. The cord length, I think they sent me two 16-inch cords and two 24-inch cords. And I did test them all yesterday, and they all work. But there are 9 different sizes in this needle set. It goes from a 3.5, or that would be a US size 4, up to a US size 8, or wait, a US size 11, which is an 8mm. Now the 8mm is the size that I used to make this scarf. But I used straight bamboo needles. I didn't have this set when I made this scarf. But I haven't tried circulars just yet, so I'm looking forward to that. But I'm going to pull one of these out and let you look at the color on these. Like, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Like, these colors just spoke to me. And also embossed, and it's laser engraved on the silver right here, is the sizing of the needle. So whenever I transfer these from this little pouch, which you could use this as a storage pouch if you wanted to, I just wanted something that was going to be a little more secure. But I am going to keep this, you know, because you never know when you may need it. But I got me a knitting needle set, and I am planning to actually try to knit the hats. I've been watching some other YouTubers that have awesome tutorials on beginner hat knitting. So I'm going to give that a try, and I can't wait. Okay, to my holiday project list. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about that. The project list that I have right now, I've so far have 8 items that I need to get done between now, the end of September, and Christmas. Thankfully, most of them are small items. I don't have any blankets or anything like that. But I have a couple of hat and scarf sets. And I think I have a couple of shawls as well. And I might try to make my first cardigan. I've not made one yet, but there is an awesome pattern out there that is beginner friendly for wearables, because I've never made an actual wearable garment like a sweater or any kind of shirt, anything like that, that I'm going to give it a try. I've watched the entire tutorial. I'm positive I can do it. It's just the time, because time is a factor for me between working full time and also trying to, you know, stay physically active. Some nights, once I'm done with work and chores and all that, there are nights that I just don't have it in me I'm just ready to not think about anything for a little bit. So I'm going to have to sort of get out of that and, you know, kick it in gear a little bit if I want to get this stuff done, because that's 8 items, which I know for some that's like nothing. Like, you all could do that, you know, some of y'all could do that in a couple of weeks and you're golden. For me, that's a pretty big list, just because, like I said, time for me can be an issue, but I'm going to do my best to do better with that. One way that I was thinking that I might do better with staying accountable and getting these things done is maybe if I start doing a weekly check-in with you all to show you my progress and show you what I'm doing, maybe every weekly to bi-weekly. If you all want to participate in that and, you know, just set little weekly goals for ourselves to get our Christmas things done, I'm here for it. Let's do it. So I think I'm going to try to start doing a weekly, at least bi-weekly update between now and Christmas to let y'all know where I am on everything. I hope that's cool. The next thing that I need to talk to you about is the Annie's Caring Crochet Kit Club. Now, I have not stopped subscribing to that club. I actually have 3 kits sitting in my closet right now waiting to be worked. I have not touched them because I've been focusing on other things. I've been trying to get this knitted scarf done. I've really been focused on that because I was enjoying it so much. And I've also started reading more. So when I haven't been working on that scarf, I've been trying to read, and I've been trying to make myself at night by a certain time, have all electronics turned off. I don't even bring my phone into my bedroom. I leave it in another room so it's not a distraction. Or I've been making myself read to help tire me so I'll go to sleep, because I'm one of those that I just don't get enough sleep. I straight up don't. And I've got to find ways to combat that. So that's one of the things that I've been doing. I've been reading more. The Kit Club, and one of the great things about Annie's, and I'm sure some of the other clubs do this as well, but you can put the club on hold, which is what I did. I have the club on hold where they're not going to send me any more kits until January of 2022. Now keep in mind, I have 3 kits ready right now to be opened and to move forward with, but I want to focus on my holiday list. So the Annie's Club, unless I just get ahead of schedule on my holiday makes, I am putting the Annie's Caring Crochet Kit Club on hold for now. I didn't unsubscribe. I still have the membership. It's just on hold. So if that was mainly what you were coming to see, if you'll just be patient with me, I'm going to do the best that I can to get through these holiday makes, get that stuff done so I can get back on track with the Annie's Club, because I'm enjoying it too. And speaking of which, I have some things I want to show you that I just realized have not updated you all about. But every club, every organization that we have sent something to has sent me something back. This was a letter that I got the other day from the Pirate Toy Fund, which is what we made the little yellow ducky blanket. The very first kit club we ever did was for the Knots of Love, and we made the beanies for cancer patients, and we made the preemie baby blankets. The actual founder of that organization, her name is Christine Fabriani. She actually called me on the phone to thank me for that. And I was absolutely floored, because that's a pretty decent size organization. And I was not expecting the founder of that, charity to call me. And I just couldn't believe it. I like I said, I cried. And it was so appreciated. And so I just want to communicate with you all that what we're doing is making a difference. It is helping people. It is giving people comfort and warmth and love during times when they're probably at their lowest. So what we're doing matters. What we have done matters. And I don't want to stop doing that. And I hope that you don't either, because what we have is a valued gift. It's something that's important. And I hope that you never have to stop, because I hope that I never have to stop. Drop something in the comments. Let me know how it's going, how many projects you have. What's the most difficult thing you have planned to do? What's the easiest thing? Are you taking a break and not making anything for Christmas this year? Because that's good. That's cool too. But thank you all so much for joining me. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it and how much I enjoy talking to you. I hope you enjoyed everything that I showed you today. And I will get back with you here in like a week or so. And don't forget to let me know in the comments if this is something that you're good with. I need the accountability. So I'm going to do it unless I just have all y'all be like, girl, we don't even want to see that. So unless it's like that. And if you do say that, just be nice. Thanks, y'all. I'll see you next time.